Hey guys, Team Dude 91 here, and oh my god, once again, another video that I did not expect in order to make, but I am happy that I am doing this because, oh my god. So, for those of you who didn't see out over on Twitter, I'll see if I can take the time in order to find a screen cap of it at some point, but Nintendo took the time in order to let us know that they were doing a Nintendo Direct, the first one that we've had in a full year. We didn't have any during 2020. It's the first Direct of 2021, February 17th, 2 p.m., 50 minutes of brand new content covering the first half of 2021. I am super pumped. I am super interested for what Nintendo has in order to say. It's 50 minutes long, meaning that we're probably going to be getting some more info on a lot of what we already know about for the games they've already announced. Maybe a couple of reminders of games that have already been released, some third-party titles I'm expecting, and of course, I'm also thinking that we might see, thankfully, hopefully, I am praying to God, we are going to learn about what they're going to do about Legend of Zelda. And of course, yeah, so hopefully we learn a little bit more about, the Breath of the Wild 2, whatever the hell it's titled or anything like that. Maybe some other things that they might be doing with Zelda because it is an anniversary for Zelda as much as it is an anniversary for Sonic this year. And maybe Sega might actually also present something here, but it is a Nintendo Direct, so who's to say about whether or not we're going to get any information Sega-wise from here about this kind of stuff. But we shall hopefully see what Nintendo is that they have in store, and of course I'm also expecting one character to be unveiled for the next DLC character, the next DLC fighter for Super Smash Bros. Personal prediction, I think it's either going to be Crash Bandicoot or they're finally going to cave in and put Geno in. Even though Geno I know is already done as a costume, don't know, still maybe a possibility. I know a lot of people are saying either Crash or Ratchet and Clank would be their big options for what they're saying, because we don't really have, like a PlayStation / Activision character representative outside of, Solid Snake and Cloud. But even then, Cloud is being representation of Square Enix, and we just got Sephiroth added back in, so I highly doubt we're going to be seeing another Final Fantasy character. Of course, Sakurai could troll all of us and put in another Fire Emblem character, but hey, we'll see. Anyways, bit of just notes about what might be happening here. Oh, wait, our recording is now beginning. We now have this. Yeah, due to COVID-19, release dates and other information presented in this video are subject to change. That is perfectly understandable. Yeah, I'm just going to take the time in order to listen. And I'm hoping that the audio for this isn't completely messed up either. So, hopefully it'll be good. Oh? We're starting off with Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
One day, Pyra just disappeared.
Okay, so I actually do own this game. I've yet in order to complete it because JRPGs take forever in order to complete, and I was prioritizing other JRPGs at the time. I know I need in order to get back into it, get better at it.
I couldn't find her anywhere.
So if I had to guess, this is DLC. Or at least more DLC.
It was as if she vanished off the face of all rest. Without a trace. Where have you gone? I'll find you, whatever it takes. This is where you were. Pyra!
Nope, it's a Smash Brothers reveal.
I couldn't tell you. Because I got an invitation to join Smash!
We're getting freaking Pyra into the game.
I thought I was gonna be in Smash.
Just sit back and leave it to me, Rex.
God damn it. We're getting Pyra into the game. Okay.
That's genius! You're pretty much owning them, and these are seasoned fighters!
There are no pushovers.
Oh man, okay. That was honestly a pretty good troll. So Pyra and Smash!
Tight spot. Mithra? Let me handle this.
Woo! With Echo Fighter?
Mithra!
Cutting it close, huh? Hey, were these guys planning on winning? Gee, I feel kind of bad now. Coming through! Lightning, Buster!
Well, either way, it's nice that we're getting more than Shulk to represent Xenoblade in the game now, so that's at least pretty good.
What? You can even use that?
Right here!
Oh no, so it's a return to the character swap.
Serious fire and blinding speed.
Interesting.
Nothing can stand our way!
That's going to be
Aren't they? Wait, Gramps?
I've missed this, buddy. But did I watch a while? Oh, look, our friends are here. And there's some more.
Okay. And just based upon it as well, looks like we're going to be getting Rex costume and also Rex to help out in the final Smash. Interesting.
Nailed it!
Sure did. Witness our power.
Huh.
Shulk?
I never expected to see you two again. Well, now that you're in Smash, I won't go easy on you!
Yeah!
Fighting words. You forget. We're fighters too!
That's going to be fun. All right, yeah, but with a character swap system though, which was something they used back in Brawl with Zelda and Sheik. So, yeah, that'll be very interesting to see how that does in
Hello,
game.
everyone. It's been a while.
Yes, it has.
I'm Shinya Takahashi from Nintendo.
Yay.
Last year, we delivered some news through a series of Nintendo Direct mini presentations. However, we haven't been able to present a Nintendo Direct in this style for some time.
Yeah, no duh. But we're happy that you are, though.
Happy to share this Nintendo Direct with you all today.
Yes.
We appreciate your continued support.
You got it.
Okay, what you just saw was the reveal trailer for the newest fighter in the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate game, Pyra and Mithra. They originally appeared
So I'm
in the
trying to think
Xenoblade
about
Chronicles
who,
series as
in our
Rex's
community would, like,
2-in-1
freak
ally.
out the most about
Please
this.
look forward to seeing their moveset in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. This fighter releases in March, so we
March,
hope you'll stay
okay.
tuned just a bit longer.
Okay.
All right, let's continue with our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
We got some Fall Guys. Alright, something I already play on PC, but Fall Guys coming to Switch. Makes sense. Yeah, the theme's still stuck on my head. I need to get back in with the new season, because I only played back during Season
Stumble
1.
toward greatness when Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout comes to the Nintendo Switch system summer 2021. You have 22 minutes before the solar system is destroyed.
Okay. Outer Wilds.
Venture
Okay.
into the vast reaches of space to uncover the secrets left behind by an ancient civilization. You have 22 minutes. After that, the sun will explode and the solar system will be annihilated.
Right. So we'll take this quick moment here while it's going over a game I'm not entirely too excited about in order to explain what's going on. With my camera, at least, it records in half-hour increments. So if there's bits and pieces where I am just recording on the screen and talking on the screen and you don't see my face pop up on here, that's completely my fault, and I apologize in advance. But I will be doing my best in order to reset the camera every time that the recording runs out. That way we can get my facial reactions throughout the entire stream, as well as my excitement for whatever else might pop up during this.
The critically acclaimed Outer Wilds launches on Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
Okay.
Put your sleuthing skills to the test in 2 classic murder mystery games.
All right.
Famicom Detective Club, The Missing Heir.
Okay.
And Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind.
So Famicom Detective Club. I'm not too familiar with this. I'm more familiar with Danganronpa, but it is a mystery visual novel genre, and that's something that a lot of people do take interest in. So props to those people who actually are able to enjoy this, and it'll be nice in order to see these on the Switch.
These deep narratives set in Japan. In one game, you'll solve a complex murder case surrounding a wealthy family in a haunted village while dealing with amnesia. But that's not the only case to crack. In the other game, you'll investigate a supernatural rumor after a mysterious death to free students from a sinister nightmare. Interrogate suspects and hunt for clues to piece together these chilling conundrums. Can you figure out who the culprit is before it's too late? Uncover the deadly truth in Famicom Detective Club The Missing Heir and Famicom Detective Club The Girl Who Stands Behind. Coming to Nintendo Switch May 14th.
Okay.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
For those who might be interested.
A new age of battles begins.
Age of Battles, okay. I'm not familiar with what this is. I mean, it could be Dynasty Warriors? Maybe? I'm not sure. Samurai Warriors 5. Okay. Yeah, I'm not familiar with this franchise at all. So, whoever is, feel free to go ahead and let me know down in the comments, I guess, if you're familiar with this.
Dive into the history of the Sengoku period as the series now shines the spotlight on Nobunaga Oda and Mitsuhide Akechi. Character designs and visuals have been revamped for this installment. Unleash high-octane moves in electrifying 1 versus 1,000 battles.
Okay, so it is Warriors-style gameplay, like the Warriors franchise-style gameplay, but I'm not familiar with like the subset of Samurai Warriors. So,
the vast world of Fadiel beckons. After 20 long years, Legend of Mana featuring remastered HD graphics is coming to Nintendo Switch.
what?
You'll set off on a journey to find the mystical mana tree seen in a dream. Before discovering the world map is empty. During your travels, you'll acquire special items called artifacts. Place them on the map to bring towns, dungeons, and other lands to life. It's up to you on when and where to place artifacts, as well as how to advance the story. Join forces with characters, each on their own personal quests. Square off against fearsome monsters. Or take a break from adventure and rest up at home. The music has been rearranged for this enhanced version, and you can alternate between the new arrangement and the original soundtrack.
Okay.
Other features have been added, including the ability to turn off enemy encounters, as well as the new minigame Ring Ring Land. Legend of Mana will launch on Nintendo Switch June 24th.
All right. Yeah, and you know, this brings us to what I believe is Monster Hunter? Yeah, this is Monster Hunter. Ooh, boy.
Elder, I have important news.
So it's finally beginning.
Go assemble the villagers. 50 years ago, Kamura village was attacked by the Rampage and Magnum Malo. And we suffered some devastating casualties.
How can we fight against that?
Our hunter's about to face the biggest challenge yet! No! We can't lose this gate! Pull yourselves together!
You're not getting in!
Let's go, everyone!
Go rampage somewhere else!
You listen to me now!
Here it comes! Watch out for the apex! Do not let it pass!
The rampage. How long do you think it's going to last?
Monster Hunter Rise. Okay.
Inoa, we should start preparations right away. We're here to offer assistance. We must stop the calamity!
March 26th. Okay. Alright, well, as much as I hate in order to pause a live stream, my body is telling me that I need in order to use the
That
restroom.
was
So
the
that's
latest
exactly what I'm going to
trailer
do.
for Monster Hunter Rise.
So, I'm going to be a bit delayed, but when the camera comes back, I'll be back in control, and we'll continue with this actual live stream, with it being not so live for me. But it's a sacrifice you got in order to make when you have some unexpected things going on. So, I'll be right back, and then we'll get back into this video. Alrighty then, and now we are back on my semi-live stream.
How will our heroes fare against these ferocious monsters? Stay
So,
tuned
yeah.
for the latest installment in the Monster
This is why
Hunter
sometimes
series,
just
launching March
things are a little bit weird on
26th.
my end at times, but hey, we live with it.
Next, please take a look at this.
Alright, what do you got for me? Mario Golf!
The fairway is open once again. Tee
Yay!
off on the latest installment of the Mario Golf series, coming to Nintendo Switch.
Yay! Super Rush.
Study
Okay.
the wind and terrain. Take your time to think things
I
through.
love golf games.
Then swing. Enjoy golfing with familiar Mushroom Kingdom characters on courses filled with lush, natural
Now the question
scenery.
is, are we going to have like Wii Sports Resort motion
New features
control?
on the greens, like a shot gauge to see how your shot will curve due to slopes,
Cool.
and a scan that lets you examine a course's terrain.
Nice.
These features can help you ace your shots.
Nice.
In addition to button controls, you can also use
Hey,
motion
just like I
controls
said, motion
by
controls.
holding a Joy-Con controller like a golf club. Gently swing the controller to have your character swing in the game, letting you easily enjoy the sensation of golfing.
Yay. That is going to be awesome.
On top of all that, there are several modes with new elements that truly bring the heat to Mario Golf, including this one, Speed Golf. Here, it's always your turn. Everyone tees off at the same time, then you'll race through the course to reach your ball. Give it another whack to get it closer to the hole, then keep going. Outpace your opponents to come out on top. Your golfing skills aren't the only things at play. Make use of dashes and special shots to beat the competition.
Cool.
Oh, did we mention story mode? As a Mii
Hey.
character, you'll start out as a rookie and develop your golfing skills while interacting with various Mushroom Kingdom characters. Level up with experience points earned during matches. Then, allocate points to different stats, allowing you to develop your character however you'd like. You can also use your Mii in versus play. Put your golfing skills to the
in
test
versus play
when
only,
Mario
so
Golf
probably
Super
not in
Rush
single player.
swings onto Nintendo Switch June 25th.
You know, but that's something I might
Pre-orders
actually
begin
pick up.
on Nintendo eShop after
Because
this presentation.
while I didn't enjoy Mario Tennis Aces, I do like the Mario Golf series.
The latest game
And so
in the
that's going to be
Mario
something that's
Golf
going to be fun.
series adds new gameplay for multiplayer modes, as well as the familiar golf gameplay with easy-to-learn controls.
Okay.
Please look forward to this game on Nintendo Switch. Let's move on to more Nintendo Switch.
So after Tennis Aces, who knows how it's going to sell? But that's going to be something that I would personally, I'm going to have fun with. Okay, what else do we got?
Return to the unforgiving world of Pandora in Tales from the Borderlands. Play as the Hyperion lackey Reese and the quick-witted con artist Fiona as you set out to recover a mountain of cash. Set between Borderlands 2 and 3, this game includes all 5 episodes, filled with classic Borderlands humor. Gangsters, bandit lords, and vault hunters are just a handful of the obstacles you'll encounter in this choice-driven narrative adventure. Embark on a wild ride when Tales from the Borderlands launches on Nintendo Switch, March 24th.
Okay.
32 of Capcom's most beloved arcade classics are coming to Nintendo Switch. Rewind gameplay, adjust game speed or difficulty, and select from a variety of display options to relive that sweet arcade goodness. Get 1943 The Battle of Midway for free, then purchase game packs or the standalone Ghosts and Goblins add-on to build your collection. Local co-op play is also available. Scratch that nostalgic itch when Capcom Arcade Stadium launches later today.
Okay, but it sounds like that with Arcade Stadium, you're going to need to purchase a lot of things DLC.
You just can't get enough of it. In this action game from Aspyr, you'll build your zombie horde and take revenge on the city by turning humans into your undead allies. Replenish your bodily arsenal of sputum head, gut grenades, and more during your grisly mission. This city ain't no match for a dead man. Stubbs the Zombie in Rebel Without a Pulse eats its way onto Nintendo Switch March 16th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of March titles in here.
It's Travis Touchdown versus Assassins. Wait, aliens? Aliens have invaded Earth. Hold up, is this even the right game?
No More Heroes 3!
After annihilating an entire city, the aliens have taken over and now host an intergalactic superhero ranking tournament to decide Earth's fate. Here we go. As the crass, beam katana-wielding assassin Travis Touchdown, you'll need to fight your way to the top to save the world.
I mean, yeah, we're finally getting some more info about No More Heroes 3.
To enter each boss fight, you'll have to do some odd jobs around town and earn enough to pay off the entry fee. You'll then face off against a slew of unusual opponents. Most of them aliens with some crazy tricks up their sleeves. Study their tactics carefully.
With art style changes and a bunch of other weird stuff.
With a new and improved Death Glove, you'll have access to a variety of deadly skills that can be customized and upgraded before each match. The fate of the world is at stake, so get ready to kick some, whatever aliens have that you can kick. Anyway, it'll all make sense when No More Heroes 3 lands on Earth. Or, you know, Nintendo Switch, August 27th.
Okay. Someone's gonna be a bit more of a wait.
Exterminate demons in heaven.
As above, so below. Why do they need assassins in heaven? To do someone's dirty work.
So it seems like a 3D bullet hell with a little bit of card play elements, very similar to the Kingdom Hearts card games. It looks like it.
It's kill or be
but like, you know, way more elaborate comparatively to those games. With potentially multiple character options.
God's judgment has nothing to do with it.
Huh. Neon white, okay. That may be something I might look into.
Uncover Heaven's Mysteries in Neon White. Coming to Nintendo Switch, winter 2021.
Right, so no official month. But so we'll probably get more info about that later on.
Save the day.
Hi everyone, my name's Barbara Gordon. AKA Batgirl. I'm always inventing new gadgets to fight crime, like my batarangs and bat.
Okay, yeah, you know, this is something that I don't care about.
Super strong. It has heat vision.
So, yay.
And let's not
Also, why did I get a feeling that I'm going to get copyright striked for this?
The lasso of truth. Along with our friends Green Lantern, Bumblebee, and Zatanna, we fight evil supervillains to keep our city safe. But we're not just about the super life. We also have our school lives, and trust me, there's never a dull moment at Metropolis High School. Sometimes it'd be nice to get out of class and do some shopping downtown with my besties. Ooh, and maybe take some photos to share on Superstar Post while we're at it. Hey, I got a comment already. Nice. Ooh, and I definitely want to hit up Sweet Justice later. Uh-oh, something really bad is threatening the city. No one could have seen it coming, but when justice calls, you can count on us to answer no matter what. We've just got to make sure no one figures out our secret identities.
DC Superhero Girls Teen Power heroically soars onto Nintendo Switch June 4th.
Yeah, okay, not my personal care.
Ready the juice cannons and prepare for battle.
Okay. Oh, PVZ. I think PVZ too? Oh, complete edition. Okay. Yeah, well, either way, this is the Plants vs. Zombies shooter. Team-based fighter. Again, this is something that's like, it's cool for people who care about it. With me, I'm more familiar with Plants vs. Zombies as, you know, a tactics survival game, not a 3D fighter.
Who will join you in your adventure? Hint, anyone can. Band together on a quest
Metopia?
to face evil and save faces. Metopia is coming to Nintendo Switch.
Huh.
Cast me characters in various roles across the kingdom.
So for people who don't know, Metopia was like a free game. It was either free or really, really cheap-ended game that you could get on the Nintendo DS. If I remember, it was on the 3DS.
Get them ready for adventure.
When the 3DS first launched.
There's also a new wig feature, letting you go wild with your Mii creations and make them even more fabulous.
Okay.
In the world of Metopia, relationships are key. So consider spending some quality time with allies to strengthen bonds. This can give you an advantage during battle. If your relationship's sour, though, things might take a turn for the worse. Whoa! You can have a horse as an ally? That sounds pretty darn good. Care for it, and it'll lend a hand, or poof, in battle. Venture with friends and familiar faces in the lighthearted romp Metopia, coming to Nintendo Switch May 21st.
Okay.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Right. So that's something I'm going to have to do a little bit more research on, maybe.
Super Mario-themed items are coming to your island.
That makes sense.
Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary-themed items are coming to the Animal Crossing New Horizons game.
Huh.
Familiar items like the Super Mushroom and the Question Block can be ordered in-game as furniture items. So place them however and wherever you'd like.
You can even do short hops.
You can also
That's
place
fun.
2 warp pipes. Then use them to travel between locations on your island.
Hey, that'll actually be useful.
Hey, why not try recreating the Mushroom Kingdom?
That'll actually be useful for getting around on the island,
launches February 25th.
especially when you're not able in order to do things like building
After
bridges
downloading it,
efficiently.
Super Mario Brothers items will be available via Nook Shopping starting March 1st.
Okay, so you're gonna need the bells for it, but
keep an eye on the official Animal Crossing Twitter account for the latest information.
Because we're always updating the game.
On your island.
How was that? These collaboration items will be released as part of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary events. Please wait a bit longer for their release.
Okay, so you gotta wait a tiny bit longer, but it means they'll be available until March, though.
The Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury game.
Yep, reminder in order to go pick that up.
That Mario adventure as well. Next, we have another game to show you.
Is this continuing Three Houses? Oh no.
He leaves us no recourse. Swords! Never. S-Frost will answer for its crimes today.
Are these the wages of loyalty? Raised earth and burnt corpses.
You and no other must decide how we proceed.
You are a leader, and must be the beacon others look to when the night is darkest. Together with these fields.
The combination of 3D environments and pixel art is really nice, though.
I promise to do all in my power to see us through this safely, every last one of us.
Triangle strategy. Okay.
Far, far away lies the continent of Norzilia, comprised of 3 nations and limited deposits of salt and iron. The constant feuds among the nations over these precious resources eventually ignited into a great conflict known as the Salt Iron War. Though the hostilities ceased with an uneasy truce, decades later the flames of war threatened to engulf the realm once again.
You are all that remains.
Caught in a tangled, fiery web of plots and conspiracies, a brave group from Glenbrook fights to save their kingdom from the powers that would orchestrate their downfall.
Our benefit, you say?
In this new tactical RPG, battles take place on terrain with different elevations. A character's attack range is determined by their location and their equipped weapon. The range can be extended by attacking from higher ground with long-range weapons, such as bows and arrows. Thus, your forces can use the terrain and other elements to gain the upper hand.
Okay.
An enemy outflanked is susceptible not only to your initial attack, but also a powerful blow from the ally positioned behind the enemy.
What have we here?
So from what I know of Tactics games, people who are fans of like classic Fire Emblem will probably enjoy the hell out of this.
Link attacks together by first casting ice magic on the flames to create water terrain. Then electrify the area with lightning magic.
Ooh, yeah, that would hurt.
It is of the utmost importance to survey the battlefield before taking action.
And I have a cat coming in.
Throughout the
Can't see cat on camera, but cat is
faced
now
with
here.
making important decisions in a variety of situations.
Okay. So I have a feeling that this is going to take up a couple of more minutes.
Utility, morality, liberty. Collectively, your decisions will establish your conviction, affecting how the story unfolds and who will join your cause.
Once more, I would ask you plainly. Do we or don't we relinquish Prince Roland to Estrost?
Critical decisions that may determine the fates of nations are settled by vote on the scales of conviction. Use information you've gathered to sway allies toward your favored cause. The story will significantly change based on how the votes are cast.
So they refused to relinquish him to us.
Lies! His hand was forced.
As more and more critical decisions are made, your journey may take you down paths divergent from those of other players.
You will see what true might is.
Project Triangle Strategy, a brand new tactical RPG.
And it's a
from
working
Square
title.
Enix, will
Interesting.
launch in 2022. Please be on the lookout for more information
Okay,
in the future.
so not just stuff from the first half of
After
2021
this
then.
presentation, a demo version of this game will be available to download on Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
And in the future, we'll conduct a survey to gather player feedback. We look forward to hearing your responses.
So they're also really
on the
interested in
demo.
quality control for this, which is interesting.
Please look forward to future updates on
Yeah,
this
so I might have to get
brand
that
new
demo.
tactical RPG
I'm normally
from
not a
Square
tactics
Enix.
RPG guy, but
Okay, let's see a few
it
more
sounds
Nintendo
interesting.
Switch headlines.
You definitely got some story to it, so I definitely want to look into it.
Calling all hunters. Do you have what it takes?
Okay. Hunters as in, I think, bounty hunters. Yep, Star Wars. Okay. Not a whole lot of info there.
Star Wars Hunters is a competitive, free-to-play online game set between episodes 6 and 7. Clash in this third-person shooter coming to Nintendo Switch in 2021.
So, a Star Wars Battle Royale game, perhaps, then.
Do I look at you or the camera?
Knockout City interviews, take one.
We all play for different reasons.
Gorgon loved battle. Gorgon used many weapons. Triple-bladed war axe, spear of misery, Hades' soul-devouring crossbow.
A princess is supposed to lead her people, not be stuck up in some tower waiting for a hero.
In my line of work, bullets are constantly whizzing past you.
Flaming longsword, blade of doom.
Just once I'd like to catch one of them bullets. You know, with my hands.
With this crown, I'm gonna lead my team to victory and kick some serious ass!
Look, it's simple.
Gorgon want new weapon.
In Knockout City, I'm like a kung fu master. I can catch bullets. Woo, come get some.
Okay. So it's like an extreme dodgeball?
Let's find out what sound your face makes!
Incoming! Beat the ball! Beat the ball! Catch me!
Roger that. Heads up, Your Highness.
Eat this!
Beat the ball!
Lost it! Can't believe we're losing to a bunch of dairy farmers. Okay, team. They may have won the battle, but not the war.
Hey, can we redesign our characters? You're not a team if you're not wearing a uniform.
Max, this is a war zone, not a bloody fashion show.
Pass to me.
Okay, so it sounds like you'll be using in-game calls.
It's over. Come on, man, one more game.
Okay, I'll give it to them. Their trailer for this is actually pretty funny. Unknown how it will actually work because, you know, it's a EA published game. 50-50 about how ports on that actually work.
Hang on tight.
So we'll see.
'Cause you're all going to play a little game of fate for me.
From the creators of the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series.
Hey!
Fight for your life. Literally. Disoriented.
I literally
and trapped in
mentioned
underwater
Danganronpa
theme
beforehand.
park, The 12 of you, known as the Go-Getters Club, must now survive this game of fate at all costs.
Okay, give me my murder mystery visual novels.
The game
What?
is suddenly called off. You escape the theme park and get a glimpse of Japan, but everyone's vanished. Set off on a captivating journey across
Okay.
the country that blends side-scrolling action with suspenseful narrative.
The one behind the whole game of fate.
As you make your way back home to Tokyo, you'll alternate between working solo and teaming up with the group to overcome challenges and monsters that stand in your way. What
Okay.
awaits you all
So a bit of
at
a
the end
different
your
game,
journey?
but-
The battle for survival begins in World's End Club, venturing onto Nintendo Switch, May 28th.
Okay.
Wield the powers of Olympus with the physical release of Hades.
All right.
Hades, the critically acclaimed dungeon crawler and recipient of multiple Game of the Year awards, is getting a physical release on Nintendo Switch.
Okay, for those who are interested in physical releases, go get yours now.
The first is a PC download code for the Hades original soundtrack. It's packed with 2.5 hours of blood-pumping music composed by Darren Korb, known for his work on previous Supergiant titles like Transistor and Bastion. The second is a 32-page full-color character compendium featuring portraits
so
of the
when they
game's
say
vibrant
physical
cast of
edition, they
gods,
mean a physical
ghosts,
edition,
and
like
monsters,
physical
all by
special
Supergiant's
edition.
art director, Gen
So
Z.
yeah.
And let's not forget the game itself, offering
It's
dozens
gonna-
of hours of exhilarating action.
Yeah, that's
paired
gonna
with
cost you a
compelling
pretty
story.
penny. It's gonna cost you some
Escape the
money.
Underworld again, or for the first time, with the physical version of Hades on March 19th.
Okay. Hey, well, for
3
people who are
deadly
interested in that.
action games, one masterful collection.
So we're getting Ninja Gaiden!
Sigma, Ninja Gaiden Sigma 2, and Ninja Gaiden 3 Razor's Edge are coming to Nintendo Switch as the action-packed Ninja Gaiden Master Collection.
Interesting.
You are the legendary ninja Ryu Hayabusa, fighting against a great evil with battle skills that are second to none. Wield an arsenal of killer weapons, each offering a playstyle with different set of lethal skills, along with ruthless ninjutsu to swiftly take down enemies. Quickly gauge your opponent's movements while unleashing fast and frenzied combos.
I don't mean
Team up
to
with
yawn
other
during the middle of the
Super
Ninja
Ninjas in
Gaiden.
the quest to
I
fulfill
know that
your
the 3D
destiny.
Ninja Gaiden games have had some mixed reactions in the past.
All previous downloadable content, including costumes and game modes, are included.
Either way, though, for someone who's never played these games, it'll be a nice opportunity in order to go in and check them out for sure.
Collection. Ninja Gaiden Master Collection slices its way onto Nintendo Switch summer 2021.
Okay, June 10th. Yeah, but he specifically said summer, so high chance that it
More
might.
battles are coming to Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity.
So DLC. Please be free. Like, come on, please be free DLC. This game is good. Expansion pass. Paid. Yep, $20. Oh well.
There's even more coming to Nintendo Switch.
You bet there is.
Bravely Default 2 is almost here.
Okay.
4 Heroes of Light will soon embark on a journey to restore the crystals. Use the job system to develop your characters and master the Brave and Default commands to emerge victorious in turn-based battles.
Oh
Veterans
boy, okay.
and newcomers to the series can
And my
enjoy
camera's
this
almost
brand
out
new
of time, so I'm
story
gonna
on
reset
February
that real quick.
26th. A new trailer for Bravely Default 2 will be revealed following this presentation. The game can be pre-ordered on Nintendo eShop. An updated demo is also available.
Okay.
The latest installment in the legendary
Camera's been
Ghosts
reset.
and Goblins series comes to life. As the brave knight Arthur, you'll unleash weapons, spells, and skills to battle monsters across challenging stages within the demon realm. Local co-op play is also available for the first time. Help Arthur in his quest with one of 3 supporting characters: Barry for defense, Carrie for transportation, or Archie for bridges. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection launches February 25th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. 8 protagonists, 8 captivating journeys. Saga Frontier has been remastered for Nintendo Switch. Travel through a stunning
So we're getting a
sci-fi
lot of
world
like
with
Square
many of the
Enix
protagonists,
RPG
each
games
with their own
earlier
stories.
this year, it
With
seems.
the addition of the playable protagonist Fuse, new gameplay features, exhilarating battles, and a new scenario for the protagonist Acellus, Saga Frontier Remastered is an adventure not to be missed. The game launches April 15th.
Okay.
Apex Legends is storming onto the Nintendo Switch system. This free-to-play battle royale.
Yeah,
features
you know,
a
if they
growing
could take the
roster of
time in order to
powerful
fix their
contenders named
tutorial,
Legends, strategic
it's
combat,
broken right now because they
cross-platform play,
changed
and more. All
the
players
primary
on
character
Nintendo
they give
Switch
you in
get
order
an
for the
all-new
training had
legendary
her
Pathfinder
abilities
system,
changed,
and 33
and
levels
it's still
for the
trying to
Season
use the
8
original
Mayhem Battle
ability
Pass.
in the actual tutorial. So you
Plus,
actually can't
for the
play the
first
game
2
right
weeks
now
after launch,
if
earn double
you
XP
are
when you
just
play on
starting,
Nintendo
which is a
Switch.
problem. So, sorry Respawn, I love you guys, but you need to fix your game, especially if you're going to be releasing it onto the Nintendo Switch.
How's it going so far? There's still a little bit more to show you in today's Nintendo Direct, so we hope you'll stick with us.
Okay.
Next, please take a look at this.
Hello there.
Yes!
Producer of the Legend of Zelda series.
Kojima!
I'm sure a lot of you
Sorry,
saw me and
not
thought there
Kojima.
might be news about the sequel to the Legend of Zelda
Screwed
Breath
up.
of the Wild game.
You know.
Unfortunately, we don't have anything to share right now.
No.
We apologize.
You ate.
Development is proceeding smoothly, and we should be able to bring you some new information this year.
Planned later this year.
For
Okay.
now, we'll have to ask you to wait just a bit longer.
Okay, that's disappointing. And I apologize that
While
you
you're all
got his
waiting,
name wrong as
however,
well.
This Legend of Zelda game will be coming to Nintendo Switch. Please take a look.
Okay, so we have another Zelda title before Breath of the Wild 2. We're getting a Skyward Sword! Skyward Sword remastered port. Okay, if you're putting this on Switch, then can we at least also get Twilight Princess and the Wind Waker HDs ported over onto Switch as well? But yeah, but this will be great for people who have yet nor to play Skyward Sword or no longer have access to their copies, like me. As in, I used to have a copy of this, I no longer have access to it. This will be nice in order to have. It'll be good in order to tide over.
What you've just seen is The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD. This game originally released in 2011 on the Wii console, and now it's coming to Nintendo Switch. The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword featured a control scheme in which players would use the Wii Remote Plus controller as a sword and the Nunchuck controller as a shield. With the increased processing power of the Nintendo Switch system, the controls here are smoother and even more intuitive. And we've recreated the controls for the sword and the shield here by having the player hold two Joy-Con controllers. The Joy-Con controller in your right hand is the sword.
Okay.
Swing it to have Link swing his sword in the game. The Joy-Con controller in your left hand is the shield. By lifting the controller, you can raise the shield to block enemy attacks.
Right, well, at least now the shield's going to be way more
actions like
responsive
using both
comparatively
controllers to
to the
wield
original
bow
game,
and
because the
arrow.
Nunchuck barely
These
had
physical
any motion
movements add a
control
sense of
capability.
urgency and
It's
tension
really
to
hard in order to
combat.
use.
But we've also made it possible to play the game with button controls to ensure it can be played in handheld mode or on the Nintendo Switch Lite system.
Okay.
After mulling over how to assign different gameplay elements to different buttons, we decided to apply the sword motions to tilting the right control stick.
Okay.
Tilt the stick down when you want to swing the sword downward. To swing to the right, to the left, or diagonally, just tilt the stick in the respective direction.
Huh.
Here's something else we've been working on. Specially designed Joy-Con controllers. The right Joy-Con controller is themed after the Master Sword, while the left features a Hylian shield motif.
Fun.
The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, as the game depicting the earliest story in the Legend of Zelda timeline, details the events around the creation of the Master Sword itself. We hope that people who played the original game on Wii, and those playing it for the first time, will enjoy discovering the origins of The Legend of Zelda.
Okay.
The
Now it'll be
Legend of
available
Zelda
in
Skyward
July.
Sword HD launches July 16th.
Okay, so that means we're probably
Following
not going
this
to hear
Nintendo
anything
Direct,
about Breath of the
you'll be able
Wild
to
2
pre-order the game on
until
Nintendo
around
eShop.
July, and we
And
won't see the
especially
game
designed
until
Joy-Con
around
controllers will
October
launch on the
or
game's
November.
Release date at your local retailers.
If it is still
Many of
releasing
you may
this
already
year.
know this, but The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword was the last original console game prior to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild game, and it was still following the established conventions of The Legend of Zelda. However, it gave a glimpse into many features and innovations that would eventually be adopted in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Using the sailcloth to descend in midair, a stamina gauge that depleted as you scaled walls with vines or ran. Even the concept of collecting items to upgrade gear. I hope those of you who've played The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will give this game a try as well. Please look forward to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword HD.
Alrighty.
Well, what did you think? The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword has been optimized for Nintendo Switch. It includes intuitive motion controls and button controls by tilting the right control stick. Okay, the next game will be our last announcement for today. Please take a look at this.
Okay. What do you got for final announcement? We got some Splatoon! What? DLC? Or is it 3? And you get a companion. What the fuck? No, seriously, what the fuck? New city. I think we're looking at Splatoon 3. Yes! Oh my god. Okay. Oh, come on, no, quality, don't dip now. Okay, I am liking this version of the main theme. All new styles, bunch of remixes of weaponry. What the hell? Okay, I am totally buying this. Okay, 2022. I am totally grabbing that. And I can't wait for more details.
What you've just seen is the latest installment in the Splatoon series, Splatoon 3. This game is scheduled to launch in 2022, so it'll be a while. We hope you'll stay tuned for more information at a later time.
Okay. Yes, no, I am happy for that. I will totally buy that. I will totally play that. For those of you who haven't been on my channel for a long time, you'll know that I love Splatoon. I actually used to run a series called Splat Quest before Nintendo had a whole bit where we were only going to be able to do some stuff for oh so long. Where they just were not letting us do anything with a copyright or actually do any of this kind of stuff, which I'm doing right now. So the fact that we're able in order to, that era is now over. So if I wanted to, I could bring back Splat Quest. I just don't have the time in order to do so. But, and you know, I've already been far enough into 2 that it's just not going to be entertaining. However, with a brand new game on the way, I might try bringing that back. I don't know yet, though. I'm going to have to get more info on all of that. But either way, though, this is, like, super duper exciting for me. It's just awesome. Yeah, okay, so that's definitely a little bit of excitement. Once again, I'm sorry that I pissed off, or I messed up, Eiji Aonuma. Yeah, I'm sorry that I messed up and I accidentally put you with, Kojima. That was my bad. I didn't mean in order to do that. I know Kojima is a totally different person. My brain was effed in that moment, apparently, and so I apologize for that. But yeah, so definitely excited a little bit about with the Skyward Sword. Definitely going to be looking into that Tactics RPG game that they were advertising, which had the working title. Definitely going to look into the demo for that, see if that's any good. And I'm definitely excited about Splatoon 3. While I am disappointed that we're not hearing anything about Breath of the Wild, it does at least give me some predictions with the time frame, seeing how they are going to be releasing Skyward Sword in July. So that tells me that it just needs a little bit more in order to bake. So if we are getting it here in 2021, then again, that means probably a October or November release, maybe December. If it doesn't get released this year, then I can expect it in, say, January or February of 2022. So we definitely got a couple of 2022 games on the way. Some of the stuff in here is definitely interesting, like No More Heroes 3. I'm probably going to pick that up as well because, I mean, hello, it's a No More Heroes game. And, yeah, those are the ones that are sticking out off the top of my head. The Ninja Gaiden one as well. I never got to play Ninja Gaiden growing up, so that's something I'm definitely going to look into. And, yeah, that's all I can really pull into my head for the time being. I'll probably go back and watch other people's reactions as well as see if I can gain more info or more stuff, and maybe do another video later on about my entire thoughts on the Direct overall and what I'm excited about with the information from this Direct. Again, this is a 50-minute long Direct though, so who knows where it's all going to go. But either way, thank you guys for joining us today and for taking the time in order to watch me ramble my ass off and just talk a bunch of nerdy stuff throughout the whole way. And yeah, hopefully the footage that I gathered will actually want in order to work with my computer, and I don't end up with any weird syncing problems, because I've had that happen before comparatively between a camera and recording software. But either way, though, yeah, I tested some new recording software on the computer, testing some new stuff. Obviously, this is nothing like any of my normal videos, but hopefully I'll be able to get something out of it, because, again, this is one of those things that I just get excited about. So, yeah, thank you for watching, and until next time, this is Team 291 signing out.
Hey guys, Dexter here. If you've enjoyed the video, please be sure in order to hit the like button. Oh, and if you want in order to see more of T-Nat's content, then please make sure in order to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get notified whenever we upload another video. Thanks for watching!